person local. Yo, what's good?
Hey, everybody.
Brawler Mario.
Kyle, turn my volume down, please.
3, 2, 1.
I need it down about 50% before they use it.
All right, here we go.
Till then, I will keep going my head.
Hold up. Ah, we're good. There we go.
Okay, now turn his volume down on me.
Yep, now we're a little loud.
Okay, I can handle this. Yeah, this is good. Okay, sorry guys. Technical difficulties. We're into Mr. Pink bringing out the Mii Brawler versus Sealvin, who is struggling to get their footing under them here in this first stock.
Yeah, it's very interesting seeing Pink bring out the Mii Brawler, especially on this stage in this matchup. Because I feel like Dedede can do well, but nevertheless, he's up a stock already.
Yeah, especially for starting Kalos. Wouldn't like Dedede be the better pick, but I guess you don't know until you lock in that character. Stages come after.
Yep, and also with that, you technically lock in the Brawler moveset too. Not a whole lot of people play like that, but it's more of an online thing for sure.
I remember back in the day when these, like in Smash 4, when these had very controversial customs and everything like that. What Kentucky's scene would do was that you had to, instead of just making them 1-1-1 or banning them all together, they would have these little Mii registration cards, and you would carry them around with you with the movesets on them. So you would just pick one Mii for the entire tournament.
I mean, honestly, I think that's still a little better than what the wider community did, which is just not having them. Because I was a Mii Brawler player back in Smash 4. I didn't really play in tournaments and stuff, but hearing that I couldn't play my character was a little sad in retrospect. Sealvin, though, was able to even up the stock count here. We'll see if we can get a little bit of percent tacked on, try and bring ourselves back. Great recovery.
Oh, God. That was, it could have been a good up smash there. I'm not even sure that up smash is safe on hit at 0, but I guess we'll never find out.
Yeah.
Down a clean stock here. Mr. Pink looking to seal it in a very convincing fashion in Game 1.
Yeah, I think Sealvin's just had a little bit of, took a little bit of time to warm up, but I think we're starting to get in there a little bit. Got Mr. Pink at the ledge, but can't keep him there for too long, but that percent's starting to rack up.
Yeah.
And Dr. Mario's not short of any kill moves, so.
I think the blitzkrieg that Mii Brawler brings, because they're just so much faster than Doc, is starting to wear off a little bit, and Sealvin is now, I mean, almost 100% unanswered here, and about to even it out if this continues. The habits they are forming right now.
Yeah, I think Mr. Pink is just getting stuck mashing a little bit, has to look for a better opening to get in there. Okay.
Yeah, I get it. You wanted to wait for, the hit on shield and finish the stock off.
Hey, listen, DP out of the corner. It's not just good in Street Fighter. It's
there
good here too.
Oh no,
man.
The cross up. Ooh, barely avoiding that, but enough A buttons will get the job done. We're at 28%. That's barely, considering that he started a stock down and was, pretty much the whole match. That's pretty good. Be careful with those jumps, though. You catch it with an up B, you might die early.
Yeah, I mean, it's the first game of the tournament, so sometimes it takes a little bit to get in there, but I certainly respect the hustle. You go through 13 years of medical school, you're gonna, you've got some patience.
It took him longer than, he had to take a year off to find himself.
Yeah.
He was a plumber for a while to pay the bills.
To pay the bills back at home.
Yeah.
Mama was sick.
Yeah, he had to take up the family plumbing business. Oh my God, barely getting through that. What a Mario Brothers. We're here to fix your pipes. Oh my God, that's really close to killing.
A nice backer coming out from Pink.
Are we gonna avoid the shot puts? Yeah, kind of, but this is a bad situation. Oh my God, he made it back. 150%, we are maxed out on anger right now. 84% on a lightweight character? No, not today.
And that was really close, too, because I was worried Mr. Pink just gave him center stage, ran all across the other side. So I was worried that Sealvin was going to come back in a big way. But, you know, we were able to eke that one out. You can see right here, too, we just completely ran away as soon as Sealvin got into center. But
I get, you know, you want to stay in the center, too, because then you're not going to get, like, downbeat at the ledge and die. So take away the kill strength of Doc, or back thrown or whatever, because you messed up at the ledge. Kyle, can you turn down commentator speak about another 15-20%? Thank you, thank you.
sick.
Perfect, perfect.
Yeah, FD I think is probably the most consistently good pick.
Why Mr. Pink does this? I guess he figured that he was losing, like the pendulum was already swinging back, so we're switching it up a little bit. But oh wait, but there's a Wii Fit trainer now. So like, what's going on here?
Yeah, so Mr. Pink would have had to switch first if they're playing by the rules.
Yeah.
So I guess maybe just didn't want to play Doc in a DDD, didn't want to deal with Gordo, which I can understand.
Yeah, Pill kind of shuts down Gordo as a thing. But like, Wii Fit Trainer is a much better character than Doc, and DDD is a much worse character than Brawler, so we'll see what happens here. You can literally duck underneath Gordo arcs a lot of the times.
Yeah, not only that, but you've got great ways of keeping DDD away from you just in general as well, and you don't really have to approach DDD in any capacity. You don't even have to deal with that flurry of projectiles.
No, and your soccer ball is just a better version of it.
Yeah.
It usually doesn't come back and hit you. Usually.
Yeah, there's a reason we don't see too much of this character nowadays, but let's see if Mr. Pink can get it started, because Sealvin taking the first stock and really dominantly, kind of a
mirror of game one, right? Yeah. Well, that looks kind of weak. I know it wasn't. I know it would have done like 40 damage if it hit, but it was just kind of like kerplop. Now they're just tossing things at each other from across stage. I don't know what Mr. Pink is back airing there, but Sealvin is not biting it.
Yeah, we see the ledge camping coming out in droves, but
when you're down over a stock, like,
you gotta approach at some point.
Yeah. Just do a little, like, I don't know, territorial dance at the end of the stage is sort of to draw aggro, maybe. I don't know.
Great grab from Mr. Pink. Finally, we get to get our game plan started and just snuck in there with the forward air. Mr. Pink on the board, but we'll see if Sealvin can keep this lead in a big way.
That hit him in his forehead. I don't know what happened there. That was definitely not in his mouth. Okay, 81% is not too bad as long as we can stay away from the big, heavy, deep breathing hits.
Just patiently getting in there, letting him back to stage. Sealvin's very, very committed and not making too many mistakes here. Just holding down the forward. Oh,
we went for a
say
kill
that
there.
though. Yeah.
We went for the early-ish kill.
This is the scary position too, because like Wii Fit likes to be here conventionally, but DDD also really likes having you at the ledge.
Yeah. Really fat, slow characters like Dedede with good ledge setups. Definitely want to be there where you can't just run.
That's the one area where he gets to really play the game.
That failed breathing was almost it. Oh my god.
Wonder what's going on too, because that was like the second time this match I've seen him fail, but finally ends up getting it, and now a bunch of things will kill here. And
that's the second time they've tried to go for that. When the character can. Okay, cool combo. I'll shut up. That was cool.
I don't think I've ever seen Gordo into hula hoops before, but
outside of doubles.
Yeah.
Okay, now here's the thing though. How are we gonna get the kill though? We can't just keep pelting this guy with soccer balls.
Yeah, I think that's why Sealvin was committing to those up smashes, because we don't really have the answer, and we're getting a little bit desperate.
Sucks.
Oh, you're gone.
Wait, he teched
what a tech!
I didn't even know you could tech that.
Yeah, that was
I thought it would send
really
him
good.
out.
And I guess there's no harm in trying. At that point, nice roll through from Sealvin, actually.
You basically, like, it's a trolley problem. Like, you know, like, you're already going down the railroad. Like, how do we get out of this? Again, another great tech.
Sealvin on point with it.
What is happening?
Just from one end to the other.
They really just be trying anything these days.
Finally, someone gets hit.
No shot! You made their combo work better. This character's great.
All right.
All right. Third time's the charm. Yeah, third time's the charm.
Oh man,
That was sneaky.
I really thought that up air might have killed.
Yeah, maybe with some rage it would have stacked with that deep breathing nicely. Whoa, look out.
But now we've got him stuck at the ledge once more, and you know, Mr. Pink's got to find a way to actually get his feet to touch the ground. He's jumping a whole lot, but you only have 6 of them.
Only 6.
You got to touch the ground sometime.
All right, 131, 147, Jesus. And we have deep breathing buff online. Are we gonna finish it off here?
Yeah, we're looking for
Nope.
it right now.
Ooh, slick.
Looking for any sort of tilt here. Get him back up in the air. Forward tilt will probably kill at the ledge.
Yeah.
And we're just playing slow and patient. I do like it from Sealvin that we're not really like committing to those up smashes again, because I think that's what was making Mr. Pink start to get back in it. Forward tilt's not going to do it from there, but the next one almost certainly will.
All right, let's see if this cockroach of a character can outlive it.
Ooh, just misses the grab.
Uh-oh. Deep breathing is reducing some of the damage they're going to take here on the backswing. No grabs, but not a huge punish either.
Man, that spike is, or that header is so stale right now.
This is getting kind of spooky here.
Yeah, there's a lot for Mr. Pink that can kill here, but yeah, just roll through forward tilt a second time.
Yeah, Wii Fit probably has the best roll on in the game.
Yeah, or just Wii Fit has like some really good rolls in general. They're really low to the ground and safe, and I think they're the longest roll.
Watch
in the
this
game.
roll on.
Yeah.
Watch this roll on here.
Nice and fresh too.
They do a straight like they snake dash attack onto the stage. Whoosh.
Straight to center. I wish that there was a character with like snake dash attack from ledge where they could just like
Where it has a hitbox?
Yeah,
Oh my god.
kind of like the Orcane special get up in
Or
Rebels
the
2, just
melee Bowser get up attack.
TDD, Wii Fit Trainer.
just
All right,
I get to play the game now.
We're staying these characters for game number 3. We put away the gimmicks.
Yeah, I think staying as Dedede here is a little bit surprising. It is Mr. Pink's best character in the arsenal, but I think Sealvin had a good handle on that one, so.
It wasn't like a huge like trouncing or anything like that. It was still last stock, last hit. Maybe he thinks the stage will do him a little better. We'll see.
Yeah, and to be fair, a lot of what Sealvin was doing in that game was like keeping him out with soccer balls, and you don't really get to do that nearly as much on Smash Bros.
There's way less space to do that on this game, on this stage. You're basically going to be scrapping with Dedede, and it looks like Sealvin is fine with that so far. But I mean, you could see by the percents where things are much more even this time. Ooh, beautiful pivot grab. Those roll-ons are getting red.
Yep, we'll see if he gets to get the ledge trap going, but just commits to the forward air once again. We're kind of back into the same position as we were before, but finally Mr. Pink off the backboard.
Whoa! He barely manages to scrape Wii Fit with the front of the hammer there, and now we're actually in a lead. First time since game 1.
And this is, I think, where we start to turn up a little bit, because if Sealvin had trouble killing in that last game, imagine having to catch this penguin when you are down a stock. It's going to be really, really tricky. It just incentivizes Mr. Pink to ledge camp even more, but he's starting to go in actually and gets the spike straight down there.
Well, that's certainly a pace setter. What is going on? I thought he was just going to hold down and spike off the up B.
I was so worried.
Oh my god. All right, put all that away. Shape up. Behave yourself. All right, up a stock. Damage is still being dealt at a healthy pace here.
Yeah, if I'm this Wii Fit right now, though, we got to maintain our composure, do a little yoga pose in our chair.
Maybe take a deep breath.
Yeah.
Work on your posture. Oh my god, there's no way that grab hit.
Oh, I love using the Gordo as well, specifically to catch the roll-on from Wii Fit.
Oh, this is the worst spot for Wii Fit to be in right now.
Yeah, Mr. Pink not capitalizing too much, but you know, it's not such a big deal when you're up this much.
I think he can chill for a bit, you know? I think he can afford to make a few mistakes right now.
Well,
Oh, maybe not.
Yeah, that's what happens when you let up for a second.
How are we going to very slowly hula hoop our way back?
Mr. Mr. Pink is just looking for that confirm the grab.
No.
Oh, no.
Can you beat the Gordo up enough that it disappears? Nice tech. Nope.
Yeah, rolls on again. Mr. Pink doing a great job of catching on to that big habit from game 2.
Yeah.
I think Sealvin was just a little bit antsy looking for that kill. Probably wanted a like forward tilt. I don't think forward tilt would kill here, but just looking for anything
I
to
would
get
roll on
stage
here
control.
too. Like, what? Look at this crazy. Look at this position. Who wouldn't roll on right here?
Yeah, it's either roll on or get hit by the Gordo, and you just pick the wrong option.
You might die if you get hit by the Gordo at 150. Maybe.
Yeah, well, I am not going to keep my next match opponent waiting for too long, so I'm going to go ahead get on the stream. But
go for it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
appreciate the mic.
Yeah. Yeah.